It is September 26th, 2013. This is Pocket Gamer to show you what's new on the App Store this week, with hands-on impressions of all the noteworthy iPhone and iPad games. Let's take a look. Think Super Hexagon as an auto runner, and you're about halfway there. You play as a professor who discovers new elements by running and jumping about in a spinning CERN-style super collider. The controls are easy to get to grips with, and it's suitably challenging. If you like tough games like Expander, Impossible Road or Pivot, make this your new jam. Pocket Planes developer Nimblebit has gone back to its aborted locomotive sim, and we're jolly glad they did. This is another woefully addictive free-to-play transport sim, only now with crisscrossing railway tracks and intercontinental deliveries. It's a huge game, and it's got a smart strategic backbone that makes it even better than Planes. We've been following Buddy and Me, a Ghibli-esque endless runner from some ex-Metroid Prime developers, since it hit Kickstarter back in May. The game is finally here, and it's still the darling, detailed and dreamy platformer we were promised. It's a little easy, mind you. The App Store listing does say it's for kids, and there are some nuisance performance issues, but it's still the genuinely lovely little game we backed back in the spring. Another day, another Kickstarter alumni. This is a faithful reboot of pen and paper RPG and SNES game Shadowrun, now dolled up as a fancy isometric game on your iPad. The game takes place in a dystopian Seattle where cyberpunk meets orcs and shamans. You'll take on contracts, talk to people, level up your crew, and get into XCOM-style turn-based fights. It's off to a promising start, and it has good writing and fun combat. I was disappointed to learn, however, that one of the coolest elements of this remake, the ability to craft and share your own missions, is missing from this tablet edition. It's a top-down brawler starring a tubby king with a bushy Brian Blessed beard and no trousers. Don't expect a Diablo-esque dungeon crawler out of Trouser Heart. The game's RPG elements boil down to simply leveling up a few key stats. Instead, it's a simple and fun little button basher with top touchscreen controls and fetching cartoon art. Chainsaw Warrior started life as a Games Workshop board game in 1987. Now it has been lovingly recreated for the touchscreen with gorgeous comic book style art and chunky 3D dice. Unlike most board game conversions, this is a solo affair. It's just you, your weapons and your deck of cards as you try to save Manhattan in 60 minutes. A review is coming soon. If you thought there were no new ideas left in the 3-star physics puzzler, think again. Drop That Candy has you tapping on like-coloured and touching sweets, and having to carefully plan your moves so you can banish the candy in as few taps as possible. It's cute, it has loads of twists on that central idea, and is another worthwhile puzzler for your iPhone. This is Fire Emblem with fuzzy fairy tale critters. You'll fight turn and tile based battles against woodland enemies as you level up your crew of anteaters, bears, wolves and duck-billed platypuses. It's generally good fun and it's a nice little slice of strategy, but we'll need to play some more to see if it's deep enough to entice tactics veterans to put down XCOM and the like. This robotic auto runner, featuring a Terminator without its Arnold Schwarzenegger suit, tries to mix things up by offering different spins on the very well-worn genre. It's well-meaning, but by combining a mess of action buttons, a cluttered interface, and just very noisy graphics, it's often impossible to see what the hell is happening, and it's tough to react to obstacles as they fly towards your robotic face.